I grew up in Motown.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't mean you know how to think. What do you think? What do you think? You wanted the what was it? You wanted Marvin Gaye or something?
No, Smokey Robinson.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I tell you, really honestly, Motown was that was the label back when I was younger.
Yeah,
That was the label, man. They had Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5.
That was actually
Stop
pop
the
music.
Oh man, I love that.
Yeah.
I dug the Jackson 5, man.
I was I was kind of weirded out because they were my age.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Jackson 5
Yeah.
and the Osmonds.
Freddie Fender, man. Freddie Fender.
Freddie Fender.
Before the last teardrop falls, man.
Falls,
That
yeah.
was the big song, dude.
That
My
was
mom played that
wife's-
all the time.
My wife loves that guy.
Before the next teardrop falls. And then he would go into Spanish. I didn't understand a lick of what he said.
I still don't.
And then another one, man. Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano.
Jose Feliciano, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, another
That guy
song.
could-
I mean, we all of us white folks would get up there and go, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, but we didn't know anything after that.
You know, it's funny. It feels like we were more diverse back then than we are now.
Oh yeah.
I think.
But I still don't know the words to the song.
Well, you sang it all. Feliz
But then he
Navidad.
would go back to, then I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I got
That's
that
all
part.
it was.
But then he would go back to the Spanish. No, I'm not saying, I like Spanish people. I married one.
Really?
I still think she's Mexican, but she denies it.
Yeah.
She's Nicaraguan.
Ah, well, yeah. That's.
But you know what? My wife, she doesn't speak the lingo,
No.
but everything else about her is Spanish. What she eats, Spanish. If I give her a choice for a restaurant, most of the time she's going to want Spanish.
Well, Normie.
Unless
Normie
it's
does
Friday.
too.
But Friday she becomes a good Catholic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's got to do fish
They
on
have
Friday.
fish? Yeah,
Fish
have
on
fish
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
I had fish last night.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you have?
Normie made whitefish last night.
Oh.
Breaded whitefish. Yummy.
Mm.
In fact, it was so yummy, there was a couple pieces left, and I put them on a hamburger bun and heated them up and put some tartar sauce on it.
Oh man, that was after game snack.
It was after game snack. Exactly.
Yeah. And then you roll over. Good night, honey. You got like fish breath.
She was already sleeping. She has to work today.
Oh, poor baby. I'm glad we're not. Well, actually, I got a couple of small things to do, but we just finished a huge project. And so we got that
how did
done.
it turn out?
Turned out beautiful, man. People are happy. Started out by just I got a call to go over and fix like where somebody put a doggy door through the house, not through the door, but actually through the wall. And so they actually had the cedar siding for that, to replace it. So originally the job started out to do that, and then it ended up we fixed their deck. We had to they had a pond in the deck.
Ooh.
So they took the pond out already, so there was like a huge hole, and they got kids. So we end up building the deck back up for them, which by the way turned out beautiful.
How green was the deck?
Oh, it's been there for a while. Well, I mean, you could tell all the new stuff. Well, they wanted us to stain the deck too, and I told them to hold off until spring so that gives a chance for the new stuff to kind of dry out, because we put in pressure treated. So, and then somehow we picked up staining the house, got that done.
Did you pressure wash the deck?
No, we didn't do anything with it yet.
Oh,
No, we're going to wait until spring to do the deck.
Oh, I thought you would pressure wash it.
Well,
Also, we all went to the same color.
And he's got like a barn out there with the dirt floor, but he's got his little basketball hoop in there for him and his kids. Well, when they went out to play basketball, they had two 100-watt lights out there. They had the LEDs he put out there, and he said it was very, you couldn't hardly see in there, right?
Yeah.
So we went and bought these LED square, 4,000 lumen lights. So now when you go in there, you flick the switch on. It's like you're like at a Bulls game.
No kidding.
I mean that thing. And then over his garage door on his house, he had remember the old two lights with the with the two floodlights.
Okay, yeah.
And it was so we took that down and replaced that with a LED light, which was it was like a directional light.
Yeah.
So he says now when you pull in the driveway, it's like it lights up the whole area there.
Yeah,
It's crazy, man.
I
want to get me one of those.
I was thinking about getting me. I seen the solar lights. Like it's a solar thing sits on top of the lights,
Right.
and then it's the two directional lights, but they're LEDs.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like really bright.
Try
I was
it,
thinking
man.
about getting one of those for the driveway.
There you go. There you go. Kick it up
Put it
another notch.
Put it up in a tree so when they walk in, it lights it up. Oh no, it's a UFO!
Well, it fries them like a laser.
Yeah,
All of a sudden, their skin starts burning.
Birdie, I'm on fire.
Yeah. What else we got?
I don't know.
We're at 51 minutes. I think we broke a record today.
No, I think we did an hour once, didn't we?
I don't remember.
We were close. We were real close.
Let's see. What else we got here?
Blackhawks play tonight,
Okay.
and Cubs play tomorrow night.
Is this their first game or?
No. Their record's 2-2 right now. So this is the fifth game. They're playing Columbus Blue Jackets in Columbus. It's a 6:00 start.
Oh, cool. So you're going to be watching that, I guess, right?
I'll be bowling. Well, I'll be attempting.
That's
to bowl.
right. It's
My
bowling.
bowling has been horrible. Oh,
What's wrong?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out. I get real irritated when I can't figure it out too. So.
If you think you're bad, you ought to see me. Oof.
2 weeks in a row, I shot 120 game, and I'm like, I don't understand this.
Did somebody put weights in your ball or something?
I don't know. I
would look to see if the ball was tampered with.
I have a little notebook that I keep on the side, and I've made notations over the years in it, and I'm going through that thing trying to figure this out. And then I'm sitting there watching my son and one of the other guys that bowls with us, and then half the other team, they're all throwing from the left side of the alley to the right side of the alley back to the head pin, and they're all bowling good. And I'm thinking, okay, I throw down and in.
Yep.
So I moved over, and I threw the ball out, and it came right back. And I'm like, oh, God, I got to throw a hook now.
So maybe you got a boomerang instead of a ball.
Oh, I think that's what it is.
When I bowl backwards.
Backwards?
I throw the ball. See how my hand is?
Yeah.
I go like this with the ball.
Oh.
And it spins like this backwards.
Yeah.
As it's going down the alley. And I've actually got strikes doing that.
You know, when I teach people to bowl, I tell them to get a roll of duct tape, put it in their thumb and two middle fingers, and then just flip it up and catch it like that. Flip it up and catch it. And then when you can do that consistently, then you just take and roll it down the hallway. That's how you throw a bowling ball. And
knock the little kiddies over?
Yeah. So it's very simple. It's an easy game to learn. It's hard to master because,
Now, my kids hold the ball in their hand like this without putting their fingers into the thing.
Oh, yeah.
And they throw it like it looks like it's going to go to the gutter, and then all of a sudden it hooks to the left and makes a strike. How can they do that?
That's because they got their fingers in the ball.
My son Mike, it just drives me up the wall, man.
Yeah. My son Richard can do that with his thumb in the ball. Whoa. He's got so much rotation on the ball, you can almost see the oil spitting off of it. It's just
man.
Unbelievable.
It's smoking going down there, little flames out of it.
But then again, he's got 300 games, so
yeah.
I got none.
he's got another 9 days before he's out of his season too, isn't he?
Softball?
No, I'm talking about for the Halloween thing.
Oh, the other son.
Oh yeah.
My son Andy. Andy,
yeah.
Andy's the Halloween clown.
Is he doing the clown thing this year?
Yeah,
I figures because that's the big popular thing that's going on out there.
And
is he running? Is he running around the town there? Is he doing it? Come on.
No, in fact, they made him bring his suit down there and get ready there so that there's no issue because they're afraid that people are gonna
take a shot at him.
Yeah, do something.
I don't know if I showed you this, but I have a clown hunting permit now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, being the father of a clown,
yeah, I know.
I don't see any fear. And back in our day,
it's kind of like if you have if you have a farm, and you've got like little antelopes and the bears and and deer out there. I mean, if they're running in the field, man, got the permit.
Yeah, well, back in our day, had this clown thing started, the first 2 or 3 that got caught, they wouldn't do it anymore.
Right.
Because
you just beat them.
I seen an article where
take the rubber
parents,
chicken, take the rubber chicken away from them and just club them with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I seen an article where one guy sent all the parents and the kids into the school because they were afraid of him. And I'm thinking to myself, really? There was 20 or 30 people there.
I get scared when I see Ronald.
Really?
Yeah, because he's kind of freaky, man.
He is freaky.
We have the parade out here and every year, and actually, McDonald's quit using Ronald right now because of all this.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
put, they're not using him at any events or anything right now. But yeah, he was kind of creepy, and not only that, but the one that's out here, the one that we have in this area out here, he's actually a comedian. He's pretty funny. He is. He was on the radio. He was doing a radio interview, and he was quicker than the radio guys. Man, he made the radio guys look stupid.
Yeah, see, that's the thing with Andy when he's in that costume.
Yeah.
Actually, at one point, him and his friend, they were doing game shows for the bars. They would go in and do a game show in their costumes.
Yeah.
See,
That sounds like him.
It was the Jerk and Dozer game show, and they had a ball doing it.
Yep.
Just that people got, they're drinking.
And drinking equals stupidity.
Exactly, and they say stupid stuff, and finally they just said, "We've had enough.
Yeah, you
we
can't
don't do this anymore."
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
But they were doing an interview with Ronald McDonald here on the radio station.
yeah,
The guy says to Ronald, he goes, "Hey, Ronald, how long have you had that red hair?" And he goes, "Gee, boy, it's all of my life." And I'm like falling out of the chair, man. I'm like, this is so funny because the guy didn't know what to say after that.
yeah. I don't get it.
Yep.
It's makeup.
Yep.
What's there to be afraid of?
Well, it's you can think Stephen King. Because he had a clown one that was pretty bad.
Pennywise.
Yeah. Is that so? Yeah.
But that was a good movie. I mean,
Well, for people that's into that, like
yeah.
you.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not into that. There was a movie I started watching the other night, and I was too tired to follow through. But it was a movie called Bait,
I haven't seen that one.
and I guess I don't even know what was eating the people, but they had a tsunami, and these people were stuck in a grocery store. Some floaters in there, some people that had died, some people stuck in a car, and under the water, by the way.
Yeah.
So there is, but something was eating them. But I didn't stay up long enough to watch it. They got the dead bodies floating around and the heads, bopping up against a car window under the water and all that stuff.
Well,
But yeah,
dead bodies.
but I guess what it is that I don't like that. You know how they do that shock thing, like remember Jaws when he's down there looking in the boat, the hull that
Oh, yeah.
had the hole in. All of a sudden the head
pops
stick.
up.
Yeah, I almost fell out of the chair when that happened.
I did too.
Yeah, it was
I
scared
did
the
too.
snot out of me, man. And then not only that, I hated Jaws, by the way, because I quit taking baths after that.
My son Andy we'd go fishing and he'd be banging on the boat. Here, Jaws.
Yeah, see, there's something wrong with that kid. There's something wrong.
I know.
It started at childhood, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it's from his mother's side.
Now, yeah. Yeah, you can't go that way, man.
I can't go that way. It's all me.
No, it's
That's
definitely, the apple don't fall far from the tree, as they say.
Yeah, and this tree's got a few leaves.
I hear you.
Just look at my other son.
Yeah, I didn't want to go there. Well, I guess that's probably it for today. We've got 59 minutes and 46 seconds. We're getting ready to hit the hour mark here.
The hour.
So
we can do an hour.
Oh,
We can do
we're not even breaking a sweat yet.
No.
So the Cubs are one game away,
One game away from eliminating the Dodgers.
and then go to the World Series. Who are they playing against in the World Series?
That would be the Cleveland Indians, who've already clinched their position.
So they're there and they're waiting for the Cubbies.
They're waiting for the Cubbies.
And this will be
you
this will be
can't
on
sell out
Saturday.
the Dodgers just yet because their best pitcher, Kershaw, who
Is
we didn't
up.
score,
Oh yeah,
is going. So
Now the game is Saturday, right?
Saturday night,
So
and I'm
it's
hoping
gonna
the
be
wind
ugly.
blows in.
Yeah.
And the boys turn the small ball back on like they did the last 2 nights.
Maybe spray the field with a little bit of water.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but I was blowing up Facebook pretty well the other night. with
Oh yeah, you
the,
were. I saw it.
Come on. You play small ball all year, and now everybody's hitting for the fence.
It's like you're foaming out of the mouth when you're typing. You were rabid. You were rabid that night.
Yeah, I get a
Oh
little
come on,
irritated.
man! Oh come on, man!
I learned a long time ago, and it's funny because I had just found this my 2 DVD set on winning, hitting, and